So just a few days ago, YouTube removed the dislike button, which isn't quite true. It's still there. It still registers. You can still go to a video and click dislike if you want, but you can't see how many dislikes there are. You can no longer see the ratio of likes to dislikes. I can, within my backend on my own channel, I can still see how many likes, dislikes, the percentage of likes on the video, but the viewer can't. And my initial response was, oh, why? And it seems like everyone's response has been, this is stupid. The reason I don't like it is because I often watch YouTube for like tutorials, particularly editing tutorials, and it's very useful when I click on a video. If it's just been bombed with dislikes, I know that this is probably a bad video, right? It's probably not a helpful tutorial. So that's the very specific, like me-centered reason why I don't like dislikes. As a creator, I really don't care. I really don't care if people coming to the video can see dislikes or not. I understand the reasoning. They want to discourage the kind of hate bombing or dislike bombing, whatever you want to call it, where another maybe YouTuber or person with some amount of influence will send a bunch of people to a video to dislike the video, and that can be seen as like bullying or something. I guess I kind of get that, but look, comments are still there. So if you go to like, you know, my anti-capitalism video, sure, you can't see how many dislikes there are, but you can read the comments and still get a pretty good sense that like a lot of people don't like the video. And I imagine the kind of people who are bothered by all those dislikes on their videos would also be bothered by all of the negative comments. So at that point, just like get rid of comments as well, which you could already do. You could already set every single one of your videos to no comments and no likes or dislikes. But certainly, I mean, do I think some people go to a video and see all the dislikes on it and already form like, oh, this is a bad video, when maybe it isn't? Maybe they wouldn't have formed that opinion if they hadn't seen the number of dislikes. Sure. But I think probably 9 times out of 10, the videos with that amount of dislikes are like Friday. Like they are genuinely bad videos, excluding my anti-capitalism video, of course. And really, like that is a good example, I think. Like the vast majority of people watching that probably would have no qualms with that video, or very few qualms with that video. But this is the internet, and a lot of the people who watch my stuff are very like socialist, communist leaning, and so for them it's like blasphemy. So I'm gonna get a lot of dislikes on something like that, where for most people that would be pretty innocuous. Ditto for my BLM videos. So I want to hear from the other side, from people not YouTube, like maybe actually YouTubers or just consumers of YouTube even, who think this is a good move. And it's pretty much impossible. All of the videos about it, from PewDiePie to whoever else, are like largely negative, which is not surprising. Like no one's going to make a video that's like, yay, YouTube, you did a good thing. Like when YouTube started actually tracking RPM, did anyone talk about that except for the channels that specifically focus on like YouTube and being successful on YouTube and analytics and all of that? Was there any YouTuber who was like, hey, YouTube, good job? No, because we don't want to talk about that. We want to bitch. Point is, there's this BBC article, and they do say that some content creators say it might help their mental health. So I'm going to read through this and see if there's actually, maybe they quote some people. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe it's a good move. Okay, this rapper says it will discourage a lot of trolling and a lot of mean-spirited people on the internet that want to try to put down other people's creative work. I think that's possibly true because it depends on how much work is involved, right? Going to a video and just clicking dislike is a lot easier than actually leaving a comment. I imagine you'll get a lot fewer negative comments than you would dislikes. Oh, okay, and he removed all likes on his Instagram. He said it's really helped him not care about the amount of people who are liking his stuff. And they did actually test out hiding the dislike total earlier this year. I didn't know that. And they say it's been shown to reduce coordinated attacks by online trolls who work together to rack up huge dislike tallies on people's content. Chris Burton says he'll miss the totals as they can be really helpful for users to avoid clickbait. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. But again, I think you can get that from the comments. I think that's the problem. Most YouTubers who are bigger, I don't know who Chris Burton is, but most YouTubers with a large enough following, like you don't read comments, or you rarely read comments. It's much easier to look at that dislike. But even still, once you look at it and you see, oh, there are more dislikes on this, let me go to the comments to see what's going on, right? Oh, and he's saying for users. I'm stupid. I was thinking about from a creator end, but also from a user end, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever, except for tutorials, I don't think I've ever clicked on something, saw the dislikes, and then didn't go down to read the comments just to see what people say and like, oh, I would probably agree with this. Or I just kept watching the video. Most videos are like shorter than 10 minutes anyway. Is it really that big of a deal? You want to immediately know how good the video is before you watch it. A lot of the time you can't trust the title or thumbnail. If you see a tutorial video and it's got almost all dislikes, you know it's not going to help you. That's what I'm talking about. But other stuff, like, I don't know, I guess I don't click on enough clickbait to worry about that. I don't feel like I ever get, oh, they got me, I was trolled, this isn't what it said it was going to be. I don't click on that type of stuff. Okay, so he does have a channel, Half Asleep Chris, and he says he struggles to see how it will protect him from stress because he'll still be able to see the total as a creator. Yeah, like I said, it's still in your back end, it's still in the analytics. He says he doesn't think most people use the dislike button that way, to dislike bomb. Even my like most disliked or my least liked videos, I don't think they were dislike bomb. I think just a lot of people didn't like them. That's not true because I know, like, especially with the capitalism one, once it started getting a lot more views, I noticed that the watch time dropped to like nothing. It dropped to like a minute, which most of my videos have about like 50% of the video watch time, right? So if a video is 8 minutes, it's got like 4-minute watch time. This dropped to like a minute, which means that, yeah, a lot of people were probably learning about it from elsewhere. Oh, this horrible video, going to the video, watching 30 seconds, hitting dislike, and bailing. Some people have questioned whether or not YouTube made the move because the most disliked video ever on the platform happens to be one of their own. Yeah, the YouTube Rewind with Will Smith. But no, I don't think that's why they made the change. I think they are trying to do something maybe to help discourage dislike bombing. List of most disliked YouTube videos. Baby shark dance. So that didn't help me very much. I mean, it's hard for me, I guess, because I just don't care. I just don't care about the number of dislikes. It's not going to stop me from making a video. I just jokingly said on a little YouTube post that like, hey, my subs have been going up for like a while, like a few months now. So I feel like I'm Jones and I'm itching. I need to post something controversial so I can lose more followers. I just post controversial shit. I just post whatever I want to post, whether it's going to get a lot of likes or not. But I don't think I'm the norm. I think most people are at least moderately affected by that sort of thing. And I've said in the past, like, I don't want, like, I know of too many people who have said that they quit YouTube because they couldn't handle the amount of like backlash and just meanness and just people talking about their looks, all sorts of shit like that. And I hate that. I hate that YouTube is a safer space for someone like me who just like doesn't care. I don't like that. I want YouTube to be for anyone and for everyone, you know? So I don't know. But overall, I think it's probably not that big of a deal. I mean, it's already like faded into the background probably. Who cares? I've been watching a bunch of videos. I didn't even know it was gone because most of the stuff I watch, I don't look at the dislike. I mean, most of the stuff I watch, I'm watching from creators I already know, or it's just silly little like meme videos that are like 6 seconds long. But yeah, tutorials, that's gonna hurt. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea the world of video editing tutorials on YouTube. Some of you do. Probably many of you do, and you feel my pain. That said, I'd love to know what y'all think. Any YouTubers here, I'd love to know what you think too, if you care at all. I think probably most of us are like, okay, whatever. Do I even do an outro for this? I mean, this was such a short, like, dinky little video.